Hi everyone, this is Deanna, the Organized Miss, and I'm back with a plan with me video. Because how fun is it to just get on here and talk to you guys and update this and set up for next week, because it is Sunday and I have gotten to there. I haven't done any more this week. And I've tried to make a boundary, because I noticed I was bringing my planner over here. Anyway, my last video, so I'm gonna try to make sure I'm on camera, in frame a little more. And so how are you guys? How was your week? I guess for some of you it's the beginning of the week. For me it's the end of the week, getting started next. And I had a pretty good week. I had work, so I'm just now finishing up with editing some videos that I did for, this was a 50th celebration at our library. This is the presentation I gave at the museum. So I've edited them and they are uploading. They are not there yet. I did get an article. Let's see, I did submit this article. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not doing an article on that because it's a presentation for the museum. I do an article to tell people to come, but as far as the presentation itself, they can go watch it online. Let's see, what else have I done? I've started this. It's going to get moved forward likely. I do need to do this one today, so let's just remind myself. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish this before I get to setting up next week. What did I do? We were here all day. Oh, we got our cups done. We got, what else did we get? Oh, we made these little key chain of bag charms that my daughter's going to give her bridesmaids. It's a bachelor party. They're going to be up at Martha's Vineyard. I keep saying Cape Cod. I guess I don't know where they're going. In that somewhere. But I think Martha's Vineyard. And they're going to be staying at an Airbnb on the beach. It's going to be fun. So she's making monogram bags, giving them beach towels, a fun little lobster keychain, and a little wine tumbler that they carry with their name on it. So it's all matching. And anyway, so we got the laser engraving things done. Next week, we are going to finish the bags, which I do need to cut out the vinyl for that. So let me Cricut. I'll just write it here and whatever needs to get moved over. I need to order the sweatshirts. She's also got sweatshirts for them all to match, to wear in the evening at the bonfire, I guess. Man, this weddings are not cheap, but it's the only one. We're going all out. It's gonna be great. I only have one daughter. What is this washi that I have and haven't used? That is cute. All right, let's leave that out. Where can I put it? Oh, it looks like library stuff. Yes, let's put it over here somewhere. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not too worried about it. But how cute is that? I just never really have a plan. I just come here and start putting things together. Is there a little book in here somewhere? I thought maybe I did have something that looked like library or book themed or bookish, or I'm sure I've used those by now. Maybe I have to make some of those. That'd be cute. Oh, look at that. A little book right there. Why not? I got the stickers. Might as well use them, right? What else did I do? Oh, we went shopping. Oh, I got my dress for the wedding. I'm not getting married. I am the mother of the bride. So here's my issue. Why it's taking me so long to find something. I am the mother of the bride. However, mother of the bride dresses look matronly, and I'm not matronly. Well, I don't feel matronly, and so when I've been shopping with my daughter, and she'll show me dresses, and she'll say, this is a mother of the bride, or she'll show me a dress, and I'll say, that looks like a mother of the bride dress, and she's like, you are the mother of the bride. I don't know what I thought I needed, but Friday, we went shopping and found 3 very cool, what I liked. Obviously, there was something with each of them. And so then we found a different size in one that I liked, and it was perfect. It's maybe going to need to be hemmed once I try it on with my shoes, but it was perfect. The only thing that would make it a little more perfect, if it was the color of the one whose style wasn't that great. If it was that color, that would have been like, but it's okay. It's good. I like it. I'm done. I have a dress. I don't have to worry about it anymore, which is good because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks out. That's 8 weeks, boy. And they're going to go by really fast. We're going to be out of town for a couple of that. We have the pageant in there. Oh, that's what I need to do. Write that. Pick up the scholarship because they were out of the office when I went in there on Friday. Of course, it was my fault. I did go in there on lunch hour. So I'm going to go on Monday and try to not go during lunch hour. Let's see what it is. Oh, look at that. Total free day. Totally open. I'm going to go Monday. That feels weird, actually, to have nothing on Monday. Another kind of slow week. That's good because I've been working on some projects and this will help me get caught up on it. That's good. Now that I've just been thinking out loud, I don't remember what was on Thursday, though, honestly. And I didn't write anything. So I think I was just finishing the presentation there. That's likely what I was doing. I was probably just working. Yes, I had a couple of articles in. No, those were Wednesday due. I don't know. I must have just been finishing I have no idea. Without looking at my camera and seeing if I took any photos. So let's just put some cute coffee nothings in there because likely just worked. Oh, you know what I can do? I can find a working girl. A working person. I did not float in the pool. However, I wanted to. Been so hot too lately. I got this kind of working person. Look, that feels more like a Netflix and chill kind of vibe. That's cute. Feels like a working one I should do during Halloween, right? I don't know. Here we go. She's cute. We'll use her. All right, it's working. Now we're going to use one of these because I have them. I made them. They're just sitting over here waiting to be used. I'm just going to say. And also I got no sleep that night because I got it finished and I knew it was the morning. So guess what? I couldn't sleep. I was up worrying all night. Should I have changed something? What could I do better? How can it be different? Anybody else have that problem when you have to be somewhere early and do something important and then you can't sleep? Or is it just me? Because I have that problem more often than not. So I had absolute no sleep. I'd say no sleep. I think I slept 2 hours before I had to get up and, why is this not coming off? 2 hours before I had to get up and get ready. But it was good. Am I just imagining that this is a sticker and it's just, it turned out good? And I want to have something about, oh, I know. I had this sticker from a shipment that I got in from something. So I thought it would be fun to just cut that out. Thank you for shopping because I also got things for my daughter. I got some things. It worked out. I didn't just get a wedding dress. Actually, I got some new pants, new jeans. I got some new blouses. It was really good. I did well, we went looking, well, for the dress, and then we went looking for her for some more clothes for her bachelorette party. Gonna have to cut this up more. And if this is too boring when I go back to edit it, I will absolutely just add some music and thank you for shopping. Let's do that. We also went to dinner. Yes, so let's see how I can do all this. We were in town. My son-in-law came to join us and we went to check out one of the location where they want to have the the party welcome when everybody's coming in the night before. So we went, we checked it out. It was great. I got to talk to the manager, write that down so that we can get it scheduled on the books. And it's very cool. It's a speakeasy bar. And it's actually under the hotel where most of the wedding party's gonna stay. And it's very cool. It's just very cool. So we wanted to reserve some space in there. They've got this, it's called the Vault. And it was, anyway, it's a lot of history. I'll make a whole nother video on that. A lot of history in this building. So there's a vault in there. And so they've made that into a separate room. And so we're going to reserve that and some couches and whatnot. So that was very good that we got that checked off. What is going to go here? I thought there'd be a cool something here. Closest we got is Good Vibes Only, which I guess that'd work. And then some we went to dinner sticker. I don't want purple. I like the martini glass to kind of note that we were there, but I don't want purple. There's got to be another one of these. I do have some other wedding stickers, I don't see just like a wine cup or cocktail glass or something. I can do that. What's here? I guess that's fine. It kind of matches, right? Let's write that. Let's just write the name of the, and then yesterday after I went to the presentation, what did I do? I came home and worked. Did I go somewhere after that? No, I just came home and what did I do? I know I went to the antique, my favorite antique place, and I got some very cool old photos for my series on my other channel. It's where I follow this life story of people from their grave. Anyway, it's very cool. I'm loving doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do. And so whenever I go to the antique store, I look for a photo and then I try to identify who that is, work backwards. So I did that. I went and found a couple of photos. And so what could that be? You know what it could be? One of these vintage photos of one of my vintage ladies who isn't, I don't know if I have anything, but we're gonna try. Is she cute? Not at all what I'm looking for. Maybe this gal. Let's hold the place because she's similar dress and time period and anything else in there. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna find any really better than that. That was pretty good. Let's just use her. Where's she at? Yeah. Let's see. Where's she gonna go? I want to put her right in the middle, right? Thank you. Did I go to the cemetery then? I went to the cemetery here, did a little filming between these two things, but I don't have a little headstone sticker. That's another thing to make. Actually, I could make a sticker from my logo and start thinking about merch. I have not really publicized the channel. I'm just going to, right now I'm working on the back end, getting things prepped and ready, and then I'm going to schedule them out, and I don't see anything. I did do the grocery store last night because I needed food. Dinner's always good, right? Let's make now that I'm writing this here, all of a sudden I think it's going to be way too big. It's not going to fit in here, but I think there are some in here. I feel like it's more like spooky season stickers, and so I think that I might have already used it. That's all right. It was a thought. We'll put it down there. I want to make my own stickers anyway for that. And then here I've just been working for this morning. Oh, I know what else I need. Camera. My little camera. Let's see. It's always fun to put a camera down when I work, just to note that. I'm going to be so sad when I'm done with these since they are no longer in business. I could probably try to figure out how to make these myself, but I went and bought a laminator and I got gold foil, and the foil I got is not working. It was not good. I'm very sad about it. I've got to go find some better foil. I got it online. That's my fault. Not sure where I would go find it. There, good. What is going to go here? You know what? Maybe another. I wish I had a girl facing that way. That'd be really cute. But I think they only go the one way. So let's see if we can find a different one. Never know, find some cute things in the samplers. I have just been chilling out. This one would be cute, I suppose. And then let's have something, sure. Let's do that. Also, I changed my aligners out here today. I'm going 6 days now instead of 7. So I did these here, actually. So I'm going to cover that with something. Because I marked them all ahead of time to know that I was going to change them on Wednesdays. But now that I get to move them back a little, I want to, that begins after coffee. There we go. Good, good. So changed them out here, which means I'm going to move this one to Saturday. I did that. So I'm going to cover that one. This looks pretty good. It looks like we got this marked. I just want to fill something there. Maybe a little planner girl. Do we have a little planner girl somewhere? She cute. Oh, this one. I have several of the same ones here. Both of these I got when I was in Savannah at a arts and crafts resale place, and there are tons of stickers in here. There were $4.50 a piece. I thought these are so cute. I love them. I'm gonna do it. So there we go. All right, I feel good. Time to move on to this week. What are we going to do? Coffee again, because is there any other theme that's happening this week? The pageant here got canceled, so I need to go get some whiteout. I grabbed my other phone because I thought I could look and see if I could figure out what I did on Thursday. That was Friday. Oh, I was working. I did go to the museum to prep to do a promo, and I went to a wedding shopping thing. Where'd my light go? Oh, sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened to my light. Let's do that. And then let's also, very sad, this one's getting rescheduled. Just don't know when. That's okay. On Thursday evening, I went with my daughter to buy some wedding things. There was a wedding, I don't even know what they call it, an events rental thing. And they were having a sale where they were selling things. And so we went to go see what they had, what we could buy. I did manage to buy some things, and we bought a bunch of candles. That's in here somewhere, because my daughter wants lots and lots of candles. Is that gonna fit there? That feels too big. So I guess this is appropriate there. Shop both evenings for wedding things. Where could I find candles? It feels like something I could find in here. No, maybe the other one. Let's see, maybe in this one. Let's see, if I were a candle. See, I do feel like this is something. The only thing that I don't love about these books is they're not in an order like all the animals, all the people, all the plants, so that you're flipping through the whole book every time rather than one section. I know I want to look for here, right? I don't know where I think candles would be. You could have spooky candles, you could have birthday candles, you could have just plain old lighting the way candles. I feel like that's a thing that I have seen. We have an hourglass and clocks. We should have candles, right? These are the only candles. I don't want to cut their hands off, but I don't know a time when I would use two guys with candles lighting the way. So I think I may be just cutting the candles off their hands, because that is, yeah, that's what we got. Let's do it. Let's cut their hands wherever they were. I think they were near the front, weren't they? Sorry guys, I'm back in there. Who knows? I might want to use them for something someday. I can't imagine what, but anything, never say never, right? Now, do I cut their hands off here too? How can I? I don't know. I guess we'll leave a little bit. We secured the candles. I guess I could. Cutting their hands off for sure. They still look like candles, right? There. Close. Right, let's see. So that's what I did. All of that because I went and grabbed my phone to tell me. How can we set up this week? I did see a little thing on here that said tasks. I don't know if it's this one. I don't know if it's gonna be too small. If I put it on something, today's a good day for a good day. Sure. Am I gonna need something behind it to help it stand out? No, maybe, but here we are. We did it. What else? Let's get it set up, right? So I have an appointment Tuesday and Friday for physical therapy. So I want to use them, but these are so big, right? I guess I got to use these first. I have to. Then I can maybe print them out again, but print them smaller. Maybe 3/4 the size. And physical therapy. And I have craniosacral therapy done. Now I know we're gonna have lashes. Where did I see these? On one of these over here. Or I think it was in one of these, the little small thing. This, no, the even smaller one. Well, I thought they were in here. So no, they are not. Lashes. And that means I want something there too, which I don't know. Are we gonna do another coffee theme? Yes, because why not? because coffee is my love language, right? And where was that I just saw? Just said that. There. And we could put it here. I don't think I have anything going on Wednesday either, do I? Not currently. We could cover that up, right? Yes. I want to print out some new faces. I had gotten these and I made these from graphics that I had gotten years ago. And I called them Mood Girls. And I have a version where they're different colors, and I picked out colors. She was blue, right? She was yellow. She was pink and happy. I don't know. I had different colors. They meant different things. But then I just print out these. And maybe I want to print out more of just the happy ones. Or the tired ones, the cool ones. I had some where she was smiling a little better. Anyway, do I feel like using any this week? No, but we're having a parade on Saturday, so I do want to do that. So the parade, I saw some cars, and it is for our local college. So my presentation was around the colleges and 100th birthday celebration, which is going all year long. And specifically, I used a photo as my inspiration, but it was surrounding the first building that it was the college's first home. They had been having classes in the junior high for the first 10 years. So anyway, this is their festival to kick off, the parade to kick off. So let's use purple because that's the school colors. I like that one. And there's a car. We like that. I want something that's like a float, right? What do I have that could be considered a float? I feel like there would be something in here. All right, a parade. Why not? We've got visit a zoo. Beach day, yes. I want to go to the beach. Kindness. Oh, that was my tummy grumbling. Did you hear that? That, balloons, maybe a flag. It's not really a pride parade, but let's hold that thought. I do like the flag. I could use one with flags and balloons and the car, and then it could, ooh, this one maybe. This looks like a parade car, doesn't it? You have another one? We do, so we could have two, so that would look like a parade. And then a flag, and then where's the balloons? There, balloons, and there we go. That looks like a parade, doesn't it? Let's put on a purple heart. Anything else that, I think that's pretty good. And then what else did I say is happening this week? That is it. Look at that big old week I've got planned out there. Let's clean up a little and use some more purple things since the school colors are purple and yellow. Let's see, did I have another purple heart somewhere? No. I do have this little star. Okay, I've got to be done at some point with my parade decorations. That looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm looking for at this point. Just see if something jumps out at me. All right, now it's time to migrate all my tasks. Let's pick up our things. I think we can safely put these away, or at least clean up my mess for a minute while we decide what is next. Which, no idea. Poetry Cafe, I have to do that tonight. This one is currently uploading. This one has uploaded now. What if these can I still do tonight? I'm still going to make these tonight. I'm still going to order this tonight. So pick up scholarship, which means I also need to make a video about it being the prize for our winner. Let's take this out for a minute. I can message her, but it feels kind of late. You know what? Let's just message right now. I think I have the 9th. That is done. I get to mark it off my list. My favorite thing to do is to put the ball in the other person's court. So keep it rolling. Done. So I still need to do that and that tonight. Move these two over to tomorrow since I have a wide open. This one's still uploading. I need to do that tonight, that tonight. That can be a different day. Let's just put, these are still going to be done when I get off camera, when I'm done here. And I have plenty of time. I'm probably going to get my nails done probably on Tuesday too. Might as well. What else is this month because of the parade? Let's go ahead and do my nails on, which I love to go do that just as soon as my lashes are done. I go and get that. Just kind of nice afterwards. I'm set up for the week. Wow, and we did it at the beginning of the week and not in the middle of the week. That's exciting. And I'm just gonna finish this up this evening and I'm ready. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you next time.